Hi, everyone. Welcome to our discussion of our large database project, which is the disaggregation of hepatobiliary cancer mortality among Asian American subgroups. Our team consists of me, Anna Park, Andrew Vodinh-Ho, and Ivory Rock, with our team science fellow, Shinran Ki, and mentors Dr. Robert Huang and Dr. Wu. As a little introduction and background, hepatobiliary cancer, which includes both liver and biliary cancers, and their incidence rates are increasing at a faster rate than any other cancer in the US. Disproportionately, Asian Americans have the highest incidence out of any racial group, and these mortality rates have not been disaggregated in previous literature. The objective of this study was to compare mortality rates among Asian American subgroups from 2005 to 2020 to inform racially targeted screening and intervention strategies. As you can see from our flow diagram here, our methods consist of using the National Vital Statistics Mortality Database and the ACS database to calculate age-standardized mortality rates for each group. Our statistical analysis included comparison of these rates between each group, visualizing the trends over time, and stratifying the data by sex.
Moving on to our results, this first graph at the top shows age standardized mortality rate by subgroup, and then further disaggregated by sex. So if you first look at hepatocellular carcinoma and non-specified liver cancer, shown in red and gold, you can see that Vietnamese have the highest mortality by far out of all the subgroups. And if you look at the graph in the bottom left showing the trends over time for these cancers, you can see that the Vietnamese rate is actually increasing, making this effect even larger. And then if we look at the biliary tract cancers, including both cholangiocarcinomas shown in green and blue, as well as gallbladder cancer shown in purple, you can see that Koreans have the highest mortality. And in the bottom right graph, which shows the biliary tract cancer mortality trends over time, you can see that the Korean rate grows as well over the study period. And another interesting thing to note is that looking at the first two, hepatocellular carcinoma and non-specified liver cancer, the differences between male and female are quite pronounced. Male mortality is much higher, whereas for the other three, the effect is not as major.
In conclusion, our results demonstrate the need to analyze specific subgroups separately in order to make informed decisions regarding ethnically targeted screening and prevention strategies. In order to address the limitations of our study, future considerations for research should include mixed race or other Asian subgroups in the analyses, as well as having a sensitivity analysis for potential confounders such as nativity, alcohol consumption, and HPV infection. Our study increases the awareness of differences between liver cancers in order to reduce non-specified reporting, as well as introduce specific screening guidelines for Vietnamese and Korean Americans. Please refer to the QR code to see our abstract and references used. Thank you.